Hi, welcome to this Vin-Yin yoga sequence. For this practice, for the yin part, you may need blocks, bolsters or pillows, a strap or a belt. So we will start by sitting in a cross-legged seated position. And we'll start by setting our intention for this practice. May this practice aid in releasing and aligning our energies, encourage self-awareness through self-adjustment, and focus on moving the body with the breath. And feel free to set your own intention for today. Okay, let's begin. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, palms facing each other. Exhale, float the left palm on the ground, sweeping the right arm up and over to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, float the right palm to the ground, sweeping the left arm up and over to the right. Inhale, reaching up. Bring the left hand to the ground behind you and the right hand to the left knee. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left, gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring the right hand to the ground behind you and the left hand to the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, back to center, look up, chin up, hands clasped behind the body, open your chest forward. Exhale, forward fold, resting arms on the floor and let the head hang. Inhale, walk your hands back, push up with your hands, lengthen through the spine and sit back up into an upright position. Now bring your opposite leg in front. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, palms facing each other. Exhale, float the left palm on the ground, sweeping the right arm up and over to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, float the right palm on the ground, sweeping the left arm up and over to the right. Inhale, reach up. Bring the left hand to the ground behind you and the right hand on the left knee. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left, gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring the right hand to the ground behind you and the left hand to the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right, gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, look up, chin up, hands clasped behind the body, open the chest forward. Exhale, forward fold, resting the forearms on the floor, let the head hang. Inhale, walk your hands back, push up with your hands, lengthen through your spine, and sit up in an upright position. Exhale, round your back and tuck your chin to your chest. Your arms will be straight as you curve into cat pose. Inhale, look up, arch your back. Exhale as you round and tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, look up, reach your chest to the sky. Exhale, round your spine, tuck chin to chest, navel to spine. Inhale, come back to neutral. Come into all fours in a tabletop position, shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees. Inhale and sweep the right arm above you. Look up towards your fingertips. Exhale, thread the right arm between the left arm and knee as you bring your right shoulder and right ear to the mat. Hold it here. Keep your knees under your hips. You can also place your left forearm on the floor to adapt this pose. Breathe here. I like to gently press through the left hand to get a deeper stretch across the mid-back all the way over to the right shoulder. Push into your left hand with an exhale to release the twist. Inhale, lift your right arm up, spiral your chest towards the sky, gaze towards the fingertips. Exhale, bring your arm down, hand to the floor. Inhale, left arm up, gaze at the fingertips. Exhale, thread the left arm between the right hand and knee, bringing the left shoulder and ear to the floor. Keeping your hips over your knees. Again, you can adapt this pose if you need to on this side as well. Breathe here. And for a deeper stretch, you can gently press into the right palm. Exhale, press into your right hand to release the twist. Come up. Inhale, reach the left arm up, spiral your chest towards the sky. Exhale, bring the arm down. Plant your hands to the floor and come into a high plank pose. Shoulders over the wrist, navel to spine, legs engaged, heels pressing back. Exhale, lower down with control. Elbows graze the body until the upper arm is parallel to the floor. Your option is to bring the knees to the mat. Inhale, chest forward, arms straight, tops of the feet pressing into the mat, thighs and knees off of the floor, up dog. Or you can come all the way down into cobra pose. Exhale, tuck your toes, press back into high plank or low plank. Hold the breath, lower down, elbows in, upper arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, chest forward, arms straight, tops of the feet press into the mat, thighs and knees off of the floor, or come down into cobra pose. Exhale, tuck your toes, press into high plank or low plank. Hold the breath, lower down, abs engaged, elbows in, upper arm parallel to the floor. Inhale, chest forward, arms straight, tops of the feet press into the mat, thighs and knees off of the floor, or come down into cobra pose. Exhale, tuck your toes under, hips lift up, chest presses back into down dog. Knees can be straight or slightly bent, abs towards the spine. Shoulders away from the ears, the neck is long, eye gaze between the feet or the knees. Breathe here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your feet between your hands and slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Your head comes up last. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor, shins or thighs. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, step back into plank pose, knees can be on the ground. Hold the breath to lower down halfway, elbows close to the side ribs. Inhale, slide up dog, tops of the feet pressing into the mat, thighs off the floor, knees off the floor. Come into cobra pose if you need to. Exhale into down dog. Knees can be bent or straight. Lengthen the tailbone down, navel presses towards the spine. Press your hands into the mat to bring the chest towards your thighs, shoulders away from your ears, gaze between your feet or between your knees. Inhale, look forward, step both feet between the hands, come up into half lift with a flat back, hands on the floor, shins or thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, come up with a straight spine, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms down by side. Inhale, reach up overhead, arch your back. Exhale, bend forward with a straight spine, bringing hands to the floor, shins or knees, forward fold. Inhale and step your right foot back. Lower the knee to the mat, toes down. Lift your arms up overhead, low lunge. Retain your breath and lower the hands to the floor, shoulders over wrist, step the foot back into plank pose. Exhale and lower your knees, chest and chin to the floor. Inhale and slide forward and up with elbows slightly bent, palms below the shoulders. Exhale, tuck your toes under, push your hips up and back into down dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward. Lower your left knee. Lengthen your spine, arms up overhead. Exhale, step your left foot next to the right. Folding forward, knees can be bent or straight. Inhale, come up with a straight spine. Reach your arms up overhead, arching your back. Exhale, bring your arms into prayer, then arms to side. Exhale, step your right foot back, bend the front knee and come into a lunge. Lift up on the back toes, slight bend in the back knee. Your front knee is over your ankle, thighs parallel to the floor. Inhale, arms up. Lengthen your tailbone down, knit the front rib cage in, shoulders stacked over the hips. Gaze forward. Inhale, slide your left hand down your right leg. Right arm floats up towards the sky. Exhale into a slight twist, reaching up, heart towards the sky, hips facing forward. Bring the shoulders away from your ears, lengthen the spine. Remember to breathe. Exhale, release the twist, come back into a high lunge. Inhale, step the right foot to meet the left. Exhale, arms down by your side. Exhale, step your left foot back. Bend the front knee and come into a high lunge. Lift up on the back toes, slight bend in the back knee. Front knee is over the ankle. Inhale, arms up overhead. Lengthen the tailbone down. Front rib cage knits in. Shoulders stacked over the hips. Inhale, slide your right hand down your left leg. Left arm floats up towards the sky. Exhale into a slight twist, reaching up, heart towards the sky, hip faces forward. Bring your shoulders away from your ears, lengthen the spine. Breathe. Exhale, release the twist, coming back into high lunge. Inhale, step the front foot to meet the right. Exhale, arms down by your side. Here is where we will transition into Yin Yoga. So just remember these 3 principles. Number 1, find your edge. Your intensity should be between 3 and 5. Number 2, be still by focusing on your breath. And number 3, hold the pose and relax the muscles instead of engaging. Let's begin by lowering yourself to the floor in a tabletop position. Widen your knees as far as comfortable. You may want to place a blanket under each knee. Keep your hips and ankles in line with your knees and your feet flexed, toes pointing out to the sides. Keeping your chest lifted as you bend, walk your hands forward until your forearms, elbows, and maybe even your forehead touches the ground. Find your edge. Stay here. Breathe and relax into the pose. Allow gravity to pull your hips down. To make this easier, you can place a bolster under your upper body and your head. You can also bring your big toes in to touch. This asana will open up your inner thighs and groin and improve hip flexibility. We'll remain here for about another 2 minutes. Slowly reverse out of the pose, coming again onto all four for swan pose. Slide your right foot forward, bringing your knee to touch your right wrist, making your shin almost parallel to the mat. Fully extend your left leg behind you and lower your hip to the ground. Keep the top of your foot to the floor. Walk your hands forward until your forearms and elbows are flat on the ground. Find your edge here. Be still and breathe. To make it easier, you can place a block under your right hip and under your forehead. To go deeper, you can slide your right leg more parallel to the top of the mat, and you can lower your forehead to the floor. This asana opens the hips and provides relief for lower body pain. We'll stay here for a total of 3 minutes, so relax your muscles and allow gravity to do most of the work. Slowly reverse out of the pose, coming again onto all fours, and we'll repeat this on the left. Bringing your left foot forward, knee to the left wrist, making your shin almost parallel to the mat. Extend your right leg behind you and lower that hip to the ground. Keep the tops of your foot on the floor. Come to the edge. You can also use the blocks under the left hip or under the forehead if needed. Stay here, relax the muscles. We'll be here for 3 minutes. Slowly reverse out of this pose and find your way onto your back for Happy Baby pose. Bend your knees with your feet flat on the ground. Bring your knees to your chest. Place your hands below your knees. Open your knees wide to bring them towards your shoulders and armpits. Roll your tailbone down to keep it in your spine in one straight line. Reach your arms up between your legs and grab your big toes with your peace sign fingers. Press your heels toward the ceiling. Pull your knees toward the floor without your hips or head lifting up off of the ground. Come to your edge. To make it easier, use a strap or a belt around each foot as an extension of your arms. And this asana soothes the muscles around your lower back while deeply opening up your hips and inner growing. Stay here, be still, and breathe. Focus on the breath as it flows through your nose. Slowly come out of the pose and extend both legs out wide, bringing your arms out to the side with your palms facing up. Close your eyes, relax all of the muscles, and let your body melt into the floor. Here is where we reap the benefits of today's practice. So try to stay in Savasana for at least 2 minutes. If you enjoyed today's practice, please like this video and share it with others. If you have suggestions on things that you would like to see on this channel, just leave a comment below. And if you want to be updated on my upcoming videos, just press the subscribe button. That way you receive the notifications. Please stay in Savasana for as long as you like, and as always, the divine in me sees and honors the divine in you. Namaste.